So my name's Stacey and I run my own business as an image consultant and in personal branding. So where do I start? When I first graduated university, I had a psych and marketing background, and I remember going for my first role, sitting in the room waiting to be interviewed for a pharmaceutical role. And before I started fashion and image consulting, I remember seeing this girl that caught in my eye, a previous candidate. And she looked honestly like she just rolled out of bed. Her hair was really messy, her blazer was all crinkled, she just looked like a mess. And anyway, I went for my interview and I got the role. I was very excited. But at the same time, I was actually fascinated because I found out that a previous candidate had 6 years prior pharmaceutical experience over me. So here I was, this fresh grad student, had no idea what I was basically doing. And I got chosen over this girl who had proven track record, could clearly do the job with her eyes closed. And at the time, I remember being really surprised as to why I got chosen. But now that I've understood human behaviour and styling and branding, this makes perfect sense. Because within 3 seconds of meeting someone, we've already decided if we like them or not, if we're going to do business with them or not, if we're going to enter a relationship with them or not. And it actually just breaks my heart how many people every day who are talented, who are passionate about what they do, who are more than capable about what they do, are missing out on these opportunities simply because the exterior packaging isn't matching what's internally happening with their skills and their ability and their passion that's happening inside. So if you are a small business owner or if you have a company or a team, today I just want to talk to you about branding and how important it is in terms of driving your business success. So when we think of a brand, for example, McDonald's, we obviously think of McDonald's, you've got some positive connotations, especially late night if you're hungry and nothing's open, and then there might be some negative connotations that you might be thinking towards it. So that's obviously a commercial brand. When you think of someone like Madonna, some of you might be thinking some really positive things about it, some of you might be thinking some negative things about it. So again, Madonna is really good at consistently reinventing herself and creating different personas and personalities and resonating with other people. So when you think about your business and your personal brand and your team, what do you actually stand for? How do you want to present? How do you want others to feel when they interact with you, when they meet you? If you are a business that's trying to raise money and capital, how do you convince people? How do you build trust and credibility and authority? How do you become the top of your game? And this isn't about how pretty you look. I mean, there's been actual scientific studies to prove this. There's an economics professor called Dr. Hamish, an economics professor in the US, and he found that people who are well presented, so this is your body language, what you wear, your tone of voice, earn over $250,000 more than people who are average presented. So not the people who are really value presented, but just simply who rock up to work thinking they look alright. And this is because when you're well presented, you're more likely to get rehired, you're more likely to secure that business venture, you're more likely to interact with others. People want to do business with you because your body language sounds stronger, you look more confident, and people want to simply interact with you. And my business idea, I'm very short and sweet, I've got lots of pages and lots of stats, but it's really about getting you to think about, okay, I completely agree, everyone talks about training your staff and motivating your staff, and there's been lots of, training into your personality types and public speaking. But really, if you actually spend the time with the staff and really learn and taught them to actually take personal pride within themselves, to actually look and feel their best and to become their authentic selves, to be their own personal brand. And considering that we are a brand 24 hours a day, you've got all your social media, your Facebook, photos of you online. So no matter who you work for, whether it be yourself as a small business or you're part of a team, people are always watching you and making judgments about you. And it's really important to take a step back and think, how do I want people to perceive me? Wherever I am, whether it be a coffee on the weekend or with my boss, or if I'm going to pitch an idea. Or many small businesses that own stores, it's about making sure that the uniforms represent exactly what your company values are and how you want the customers to feel. To make sure that your staff actually feel good in that uniform and feel that they are part of something bigger and that they are also uniquely their own personal brand and also are considered a really important part of that business. And when you talk about communication, obviously at the end of the day, it's about building relationships. Business can grow unless you have strong, sturdy relationships. And those who are deemed good communicators are those who are dressed and represented with an equal balance of masculine and feminine energy. So when I talk about this, for example, if you're in a business where you're dealing with a lot of women, for example, you're going to go present to a lot of women, the colour orange is associated with feminine energy. So if you are going into a room full of women and you want to influence them, you could wear a touch of orange. So this could be even like a cufflink. The circle shape is a very feminine shape. So if you had a watch or your tie had a circle shape, people are subconsciously going to respond to you better. Conversely, if you're female and you're in a male-dominated environment, you need to have a bit of structure and flow. So for example, structure could be a blazer, but your hair could be flowy. The colour blue is a great communication colour. So you might notice a lot of politicians wearing a lot of blue in the media, because subconsciously when we see the colour blue, it's associated with communication and we're going to be more receptive. So my short and super quick business idea in terms of making business easier for small business in the future is to actually spend money in your people to help them feel and develop their key authentic themselves, to feel confident in their business and to look and feel the part so they can go out there and greet that customer, make that sale and be happy and inspire each other around them. Thank you so much for listening.